Hey, Bruce.
A lot of soccer going on. I'm sure you've been watching it, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, my question, I get to one and then a follow up. United played so well last week against Nashville and um, really eliminated the Mukhtar threat, and Surge wasn't like his normal self. And I thought there's a very unfortunate coming together of Boots to create the penalty. Saying that, we didn't quite get as many chances as we probably needed to, but the positive is it's still there. It's still there. Is that how you're looking at it? And that if you get 3 points this weekend, we're right back on that positive course that I was talking about last week.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, I think the couple of things that you observed there are absolutely right and accurate. First off, I think defensively we were really sound. We didn't allow very much in the match, and that's not an easy task against a talented team like Nashville that scores many goals on the year. At the same time, we, as you pointed out, we didn't create enough either, and so that's something that we've talked about this week. We've shown video. We've tried to work on in training. I think that the moments are there for us to make more of our when we enter into the final third, and we just have to clean up a little bit of what the final actions are to be able to realize some more opportunities on goal. But no doubt about it. I mean, the opportunity is still in front of us. The challenge is still in front of us. But we can't keep verbalizing that. We have to go and take advantage of it. And this weekend, this is exactly what the mentality of everyone in this building is.
And just a quick follow. Thanks, Troy. The follow would be I'm watching the game last night, and I'm rooting for Aaron Herrera. I'm rooting for the United States of America. Don't get me wrong, but I am rooting for him. Can you explain? I mean, he's come so far through the lower leagues, through USL, to get to where he is just phenomenal. I mean, I don't think people understand how hard that is. I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, do you swell with pride when you watch that?
Yeah, I can't text him fast enough after a match, particularly the one in which he hits just an unbelievable penalty in a pressure packed situation to help see his country through. And I recognize in Aaron someone that I watched from afar whenever he was with Salt Lake and he was coming through the ranks there, and he put his mark on the league as a really talented young right back that I think everyone knew could be one of the best right backs in the league. And then he goes to Montreal, and it doesn't quite work out there in the way that it did previously with Salt Lake with some of the years that he had there. And I think the club recognized a great opportunity to sign a really talented player, and what he's done for us, I think, has gotten him back in that conversation of being the best right back in the league. And so then when you go on an international stage like he's on, and with a country like Guatemala that has a lot of talented players, but go into the match versus Canada and versus U.S. as underdogs, but obviously knock off Canada and show really well against the U.S. Aaron's at the heart of that. And what a wonderful article by MLS Soccer the other day about what his impact in that team is. And, we're going to need that level of performance coming back into the back end of these last 14 matches from Aaron for DC United now. But unbelievably proud of him and what he's done. And now, he's going to get a few days prior to coming back for the Open Cup because he hasn't had a break. This guy's been going nonstop since many of our guys had 4 and 5 days off.
Great, Troy. Thanks. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Mario. Hey, Troy, thanks for taking the time to speak with us. Just piggybacking a little bit off of Bruce's question, how much of the Gold Cup did you watch? Did you watch any of Aaron's games throughout the tournament, and what do you make of his assessment throughout of how he performed throughout the Gold Cup?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of following up from what I just said, I thought he was had a great tournament, and I tried to watch every single minute I could from his matches as I was watching obviously the U.S. and even Canada some. I think it's a fantastic tournament for him. It should give him more confidence. He's a leader in that group. He's a leader in our group, and yeah, I think it just it created just another degree of confidence, to use that word again, for someone that is one of the best right backs in the league, if not the best. So we're looking forward to getting him back into our team and having the same level of performances he's had over the last couple of weeks with his national team.
game against Nashville. How slowly are you looking? How slowly or how quickly are you looking to work him back into the starting 11? Thinking about Atlanta on Saturday.
Yeah, as quickly as possible without rushing him back and putting him at any kind of severe risk. I think that's the name of the game. He's looked great in training this week. He didn't have any reaction coming off of the 30 minutes that he just had this past weekend. So we hope to keep building that this weekend versus Atlanta.
Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Troy. That's all from Zoom.
All right.
Right, given Christian came back, so did Jackson and Joao Begla. How would you assess their performance against Nashville, given the minutes, and then how you see them moving forward with the match against Atlanta this weekend, and then the Open Cup match?
Yeah, I'm hoping all three of those continue to build from what they did this past weekend. I think it was tremendous to have them back. We need them back, fully fit for us to be able to go and do what we want to do this season. And this weekend will be another opportunity to have all three of those guys. They've had a good week of training, but all of them should be in the group this weekend in some capacity.
And then what aspects of the game can you take away from the Nashville game that you can kind of implement or put into place on Saturday?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I think was a positive is just how we defended and how we didn't give away chances. And so Atlanta has a few different attacking options that are some of the best in the league. And so we need to, just like we were this past weekend against two really highly talented individuals and Hani Mukhtar and Sam Surridge, we need to have the same level of focus and the same commitment to be able to not let Almiron get going. Latte Lath, obviously these are two really talented players, and they've got a few more. So that's going to be the biggest takeaway for us from Nashville, to continue to build on against Atlanta and then hopefully create more chances this weekend.
Perfect. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.